Alright, so here we are again. It's consumed my life for the last 2 years. So as I do every day, I wake up, I take a look at what's going on with the trial. This motion was filed, it's January 9th, 2024, it's 7:59, as you can see on the screen. Amber goes ahead and files this at 8:27 last night, way after close of business. We all know yesterday, if you've been paying attention, I called the bar prior on here about her ineffective communication. She will not pick up the phone. I'll go through her emails at a later time, but she's promised to never answer the phone and only conduct business through email. She's never answered any question. But I reported her yesterday for operating unlicensed business. Her business is Amber Patwell Law, LLC, inactive, administrative dissolution. You can't operate a business that's dissolved. The only things, it can still exist, but the only things you can do is business related to closing that business, distributing assets of the business. You can't conduct it as a legitimate business. It's illegal. And I just pulled up, just for one example. This is from, I believe, today. No, this is from, all right, so November 30th. She's representing herself as Amber Patwell Law. She's operating as a business that's no longer valid. It's dissolved. So in retaliation for the bar complaint and for complaining about her reporting of her unlicensed business, she sends this to the courts. Motion for competency evaluation of defendant. Tasha Teeling, buying through the undersigned attorney. So she's doing this on my behalf. So like I'm freaking demanding this for myself. Tasha Teeling, buying through the undersigned attorney, files this motion for competency evaluation pursuant to whatever. If at any material stage of a criminal proceeding, the court, of its own motion or on motion of counsel for the defendant of the state, has reasonable ground to believe that the defendant is not mentally competent to proceed, the court shall immediately enter its order, setting a time for a hearing to determine the defendant's mental condition, which should be no later than 20 days after the date of the filing of the motion, and it may order the defendant to be examined by no more than 3 experts. It's unlicensed medical procedures. Unwanted medical procedures. Unnecessary medical procedures. And it's further delaying my trial. The third jury trial. I'll get into the emails later. I posted them on my some on my community tab. So a defendant so this is by Florida statute. A defendant is incompetent to proceed within the meaning of this chapter if the defendant does not have sufficient present ability to consult with his or her lawyer. Well, she doesn't answer the phone, so no, I don't. But that's not my fault, that's hers. With a reasonable degree of rational understanding, or if the defendant has no rational as well as factual understanding of proceedings against him or her. I don't think anybody in the world can say, I'm not on top of this. I have full understanding of what these people are doing, how criminal they are, what they're trying to do to me. It's ridiculous. The undersigned attorney's concerns about the factors listed in the Florida statute, and without waiving client confidentiality, the basis of these concerns are emails in which the defendant sends directly to both the court and Mr. Pollard, the assistant state attorney on the case, a YouTube channel, in which the defendant publicly discusses the case, the court, the state, and the undersigned attorney. I have the right, that's my First Amendment right to free speech. I'm allowed to talk about this stuff. She's still talking about Todd Pollard. He's long gone. Todd Pollard has been gone for months, and she doesn't even know that. She does not understand what's going on with this case. She needs a mental health evaluation. The undersigned has also had several confidential communications with the defendant that give her concern regarding the defendant's competency. So Amber Patwell This woman running an unlicensed business that will not answer the phone, that refuses to talk to me, is now practicing medicine. She has made a medical determination that I'm incompetent in retaliation for reporting her for an unlicensed business, that is a fact, and for making a bar complaint that she doesn't communicate, which is a fact. She's going to cite a YouTube channel. She's going to attack my freedom of speech. This woman's she's a communist, and she's mentally defective. So this will set the I'll go over the emails later, but the 18th is my third calendar call, and the 22nd is a third jury trial. I've asked her time and time again, where are these witnesses? Where's the rest of the discovery? I don't even think she has discovery. She won't answer the questions. Not at all. But my YouTube channel has to do with competency. Sending emails to the judge and the state attorney is competency. An issue with my competency? That I don't understand any of this? I understand completely. There's evidence that I'm the only one with sustained injuries. Instead of her taking her time to file a motion to dismiss based upon evidence that's been there. It's been there for years, but they wouldn't give it to me. Finally got it. She gonna do anything with that? Nope. But here again, respectively submitted by Amber Patwell Law. Amber Patwell Law. Amber Patwell Law. LLC. Administrative dissolution. Total retaliation. I'll go over the emails later. But they're going to try to silence my free speech and use a mental health concern based on a YouTube channel and me speaking about this. And I'm going to continue to speak about it till the very end. She's speaking on judges' behalf now, saying that they've demanded, they put an order in, which I don't see an order, demanding that I'm there on the 18th I believe the 18th. When she's representing me, there's no reason for me to be at the third calendar call. Nothing happened the first two times. The calendar call is in preparation for a jury trial. We're going to a third jury trial. There's no point in me being there. She's representing me, and there's no order been issued. So, we'll go over the emails later. I'm going to keep covering this, and I will keep posting and posting. 2 years of this crap. 2 whole years. Anyone with a brain knows that I was beat up. I didn't touch anybody. It's proven. These are facts. That this court doesn't care about facts. It's legal abuse and targeting by the sheriff, by the Teeling crime family, and by these courts that steal houses, that grant protective injunctions for sending the protective injunctions about for cyber stalking, for sending certified mail to your trustee, stealing homes with the help of a career criminal, throwing your request for a restraining order in the garbage. There's more too. There's way more. It's ridiculous. It's not a real court. They are corrupt as all get out. You can't trust your government, and this is your government. These people are sick.